mark in the angles of celluloid, but have also left behind impressions that they had to follow up to in various ways. Aishwaryaa touches upon what it feels like to be the daughter or the child of such a talent and such a legend. And I first read about the concept. For everyone who really wants to know what an apple box really is, an apple box is something that started off as being something that cased apples very efficiently, and then because we are Indian and we like to make maximum use of everything that is given to us, it became something that we used on set for all short people to stand on, and especially mostly it was some of when the leading actors of those times were looming large and tall, and the wonderful leading ladies had to stand up for close-ups. I saw it as a child. It was called the apple box. You stand on it so that you can actually be in the same kind of line of vision for the cinematographer to capture you efficiently. I saw it so much as a child that I even made it a moment in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, where he actually draws that box and gives it to Mrs. Bachchan for her to stand on. What a wonderful observation, because obviously Aishwaryaa has grown up on film sets and has probably seen that, and there's a chapter with the same name, Standing on an Apple Box. So rightfully, was that the inspiration for the book title?
Hello everyone, and first of all I'd like to thank Crossword, and I'd like to thank both these beautiful people for accepting to come. This is a given because I've known her from the time she was a kid, but thank you so much for coming. And it's so relevant with people who have parents who have been looming personalities in their lives to come and talk about this. It didn't make sense otherwise at all to me. So
the germ of this story obviously comes from something deeply personal within you. Obviously you've had moments in your growing years and thereafter where, of course, there's not a single day, I'm sure, that you've not been proud of your absolutely magnificent father's illustrious achievement. But there must have been down days as well, you know, where you had to perhaps pay the price, the other side, the flip side of being a celebrity child. You know, sometimes where you're given perhaps too much attention, or sometimes perhaps where too much is expected of you. You know, where you're always burdened with the tag of being Rajini Khan's daughter. And those can be experiences that you carry through school, through college, through your formative years, and then thereafter, friends who perhaps befriend you for all the right or wrong reasons, and there are relationships that crumble because there's always the fear of, you know, expectation in those. So I'm sure that you and your sister Saundarya have had those down days as well.
It's not just one or two. And this book, as you see that in the first page, I have dedicated it to all the celebrity kids that I know, and it's very difficult to maintain the sanity and sensibility coming from where we come from. It's a lot of things are about, you know, why we behave the way we do, why we talk the way we talk, why we don't make certain friends, why we make certain friends. So this talks about, you know, that, you know what, we're also as normal as you are, and please don't think that we are abnormal. We're not. And there are a lot of things that we did exactly like how you did in childhood, and this talks about my memories of being normal. I think most of it is that.
Award that I ever won for my first film, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, was given to me on stage by Sonakshi, who was baby Sonakshi then.
Yeah, which
and
I
was like, dude, this is really hysterical. like a 12-year-old is giving me my first film. So there are perks. And if you go online, there's a whole YouTube video where I look like a house, because that's what I looked like at that time. And Sonakshi is bespectacled and has spoken in Shudh Hindi and said Adarniya something and something. And I was
which my dad has taught me. Tuition is given me going up
so
on
there are
stage.
some fun perks as well.
But no, I'm sitting next to him and I'm like watching this award function, like any one of us would be like really excited to be at an award show for the first time. We're not directly into it. I mean, I came from school home and I was like, chalo award function mein jaate hain. And I went and I started saying, chalo award dena hai stage pe. And I'm like, ye bolna. So I was like, yeah, okay.
No, but you see what happens, you know, with even there is always this. I've grown up now. My father was a film producer, which didn't qualify as being a movie star at all. You know, producers are always at the lowest rung of like everything. All we are expected to do is be really nice to movie stars all the time. So all my father used to tell me is that if I say "Ye mera beta," I have to bend down and touch their feet. So that was all I was told to do. It was like that. But from an outside perspective, I've grown up with Abhishek and Shweta, Mr. Bachchan's children, Javed and Javed Saab and Hani Rani's kids, Zoya and Farhan. All of them. And Abhishek used to have this big birthday bash.